because retop fucking
Lee.
blows.
Muting.
Lee, put on M83 outro.
But on what?
The M83 outro.
I don't know what that is.
The Paragon music.
From the first trailer.
Nah.
From the announcement trailer.
Nah.
Oh, you need...
His webcam on, and you just look at the top of his head right now.
Yeah, fuck all of that. Right. Yeah. Okay, stream's live by the way. It has been live. It has been live for like the last 40 seconds. So.
What's good,
Terrible.
everybody? Welcome to the VG stream.
Which one do I need? I think this one, maybe. Import all the faces, all the millions of faces. I'm just gonna decimate right the fuck down. I'm just desperately trying to find an easier way to retopo this stuff, like super quick.
Today we have a really fun stream for you guys. We're gonna be retopoing today. Oh man, yeah.
So
Yeah, and that's your favorite part
all
of
the
the
retop.
stream. So it's like, welcome to the Retop channel. 24/7 retopology, 24/7 of the 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Sometimes it feels like there's more than 27 hours in a day when you're doing retop.
What is retop?
It's the worst.
Retopology.
It makes me feel like rehab, like...
Yeah, it's just the worst.
You make the high poly model into like a lower poly model so that it doesn't make all the game crash when you load it into the game.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. Someone someone on Discord, hey Almighty, when's the stream start? And someone's like, the stream just started, and he's like, when? It's fantastic.
Like now?
Can we
Like now? Come on.
Shikar, do you wanna do an announcement?
Yeah, give
You
me a
want to
second.
add here?
Ja, das linkst du mal.
Das war das erste Freehand, aber das ist. So, das haben wir eigentlich.
White pulses now. Oh, I love our Discords. They're so fun.
Such me.
Like if people like from outside of Discord have watched the stream but not joined the Discord for whatever reason, you are missing out on one of the greatest experiences in life.
Yeah, like numpad and...
Oh yeah, we have this guy called Numpad. He's angry like 24/7. So easy to trigger that guy.
He's like one of the ones everyone loves though, like...
Yeah. Yeah, to
Like,
be clear, like I don't dislike him. Like it's just really funny.
Hey Luke. How are you doing, Luke?
Hi Luke, thank you for joining. Finally, now you found the stream.
Glad you found the stream, Luke.
Yeah, glad you found it. Now we can do fun stuff. Like retopology.
All the best stuff we can do.
We
Just
have
because Luke is here.
we have only the highest quality retopologies.
Hey Mordan. It's good to see you too.
Welcome back, Moradin. Pigmare is correct. It is in fact Gur.
Oi, it is.
What?
Oi.
Oh, it's Sana too. Hey Sana.
What are you talking about, Git Face?
What?
Man, I should totally just leave this as it is. This is it. This is our low poly in-game model right here. Look at this. Beautiful.
It makes you blind.
This
Like
is
physically blind.
Oh, I should probably load up the chat as well.
Yeah. So,
Nah.
guys, we have one of our other 3D artists, Sana, here. So if you want to ask her any questions, she is here to answer them as well.
Yep, she's
Or
the
bite you.
one. Yeah, or bite. Yeah,
Or bite you.
She's the one currently modeling Freya, who you will have seen
Ah.
in the previous state of the game.
Yes,
Unless I
Um,
mispronounce the name, in which case,
I'm-
you know, whatever.
It is Freya.
Freya.
What you
Well,
wearing
it depends
there?
on the spelling, I
Asks
guess.
White
but
Pulse.
Freya, I guess is how we say it.
Gur, oi
What?
mate, what you wearing there?
The skins of my enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Is that likely to be a problem for anyone? Just let me know now.
Yes. Did May have her mandatory nap time yet? I'm so sure she is. I think she's still at work actually.
Yeah, nap time. Like we're in the process of negotiating nap time through our unions. Very important to us that we all remain well rested.
Or else we end up boofing in the stream.
Yeah, boofing is that the new verb?
Technical term.
Gonna boof all over the stream.
Artist woman. Where's my Cyclops? Artist woman. Is that me?
Yes.
Probably.
That's-
Well, a new title for you.
Well, the
New
thing is-
title.
yeah,
Artist woman.
artist woman. Does that make me artist man?
Well, either you are like or Deepfell.
Would that make me voice question mark?
Yeah, voice question mark.
Keeper.
What even is a voice question mark?
Oh please. Thanks for following. Tio Frame has also joined the fray. Thanks for following. I got the best skin ever in Smite the other day. Congratulations, Pig. I'm happy for you. Keep doing the thing.
We also have a new subscriber.
Oh, we do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Zakin has bought an item from the shop. Yes, thanks for subscribing. We appreciate you.
Awesome, thanks, man.
When did the stream start? The stream started like 5 minutes ago. You are on time, sir.
Yep.
Well, 5 minutes late, but
Why you gotta be like that, man?
You know,
hey,
Hey,
just
it's the movie previews. We're in the movie previews. It's still, my college. Great work on this, by the way, says Spaloon.
thanks a lot. We're reaching the kind of like mid to late stages now. So now I'm basically like I'm gonna be cleaning up. If I hide this, so like I have this fairly clean low poly that's going on, and I need to add all the crystals to it.
Sorry.
Clean up some other stuff, and then I can get to texturing, which will be fun. We'll be back to fun bits.
And
But I like streaming this stuff because I feel like the whole sculpting thing, like it's really glamorous and everyone kind of likes watching how it goes on and everything. But I think it's important for people to understand like the ugly side of being an artist in the games industry.
you don't just get to make it pretty; you got to make it efficient too.
Yeah, you gotta make it actually work.
It has been confirmed by Oppo that yes, you are indeed artist man, girl.
Awesome, I'll take it.
Christy 87026 has joined the following.
If audio seems a little bit different to you guys today, by the way, it's because we are testing out Google Hangout as our method of doing voice chat with each other instead of Discord, because Discord, I don't know, for some reason it just compresses everything really heavily. So some of the feedback we were getting on like the YouTube playbacks was that my voice was coming through okay, but other people's came out like really bad quite a lot. So yeah, we figured like we should probably...
And I was really offended.
Yeah, totes offended, man. Like, so we figured we should probably just explore different avenues and see what we can do about making sure everyone's voice quality is good. So any feedback that you guys have on that would be great. We will totes listen and totes do something about it, maybe.
Saying on one of the first streams about an internal vote for an item system. Has that happened, or is that still secret stuff? The raps kind of stuff.
I think it was confirmed in the last stream that like a proposal for item stuff has kind of past its first stages at the moment, and so there's still a lot more to be done. But like we have at least like a working proposal for an item system that we can go over internally, like through the rest of the teams and stuff.
Join the fray. Thanks for following, guys. Do you need someone to do the dirty work for you? Girl, do you need an intern?
I would love an intern that knew how to retop. It'd be the dream. Living the dream.
Let me do it. I'll just put the whole thing in a box and call it a day.
Yeah. The shame cube. What I'm doing right now may look really slow, but I promise you it's probably quicker than the other way that I was going to do it.
Yeah.
But really, this whole process can burn in hell. I'm looking forward to the days that we have GPUs that are powerful enough just to run like millions of polygon character models with vertex colors, no UVs or anything.
People are still gonna retop because they just don't because they want to add more stuff to the game though.
Well, the big push at the moment is in ray tracing. People want like real-time ray tracing in their games.
Lights and stuff.
Yeah.
Reflections.
Yeah, real-time reflections that are ray traced rather than. So the principle for reflections at the moment is you place like capture probes, and what those do is they basically take like a 360-degree cube map of everything that's around themselves, and then when you like move when you move into range of that probe, your reflections kind of like it blends between the world reflections and those local reflections. But they're still static reflections, so they don't really take into account like any kind of changes that might be happening to the world around them. Like they don't even reflect other characters and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So.
Is that why every character's a vampire?
Pretty much, yeah. And real-time ray tracing aims to solve that.
It's funny because whenever you play a game, sometimes they try to like get around it by like fogging up the mirror or like just breaking every mirror in sight.
Yep. And you're like, surely I should still be able to see something, right? Like,
right. Like developers hate mirrors, guys. It's been proven canon.
Yep. Actually, the real truth is
hey,
that all
Almighty
developers are vampires.
Oh, I'm still wouldn't know. Hey, Almighty Girl chat, how are you guys doing? We're doing good, sir. With WBLP 789. Thanks for asking.
Nick Favor hit me, my brother.
It's good to know that it's good to know that some people are actually concerned about our well-being.
Yeah. People care about our nap time, our mandatory nap time.
Yep.
I mean, nap time is just essential, especially for artists. But
It's essential for everyone, not just artists.
Everybody.
no?
Every living being. Go take a nap, but not right now because you're watching us.
I'll let you know.
Oh, grab a coffee.
I'll let you know right
All
now.
the
Like,
coffee.
I went and bought a new car. Like, picked up the car that I bought today, and I came home. I did a little bit of work. So like, because I didn't want to have to do too much retop on the stream, so like I retopped half the body off stream earlier today. Then I played a little bit of God of War, and then I had like the dopest nap. It lasted for like an hour. It was great.
The dopest of naps.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be easier to use the spray select tool instead of a box select?
Could be, but you know. This is where like all of my excuses basically revolve around laziness actually costing me. Right. Hopefully I can.
Apparently, Demonic became the water boy in the patch notes.
Feels bad, man.
Feels banned, man. That's not okay, Demonic. You can't just ban people because they say something you don't agree with.
No, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
That's how it works, ain't it?
No. Cease.
Oh. Almighty Girl, question for the artist working on Freya. Susanna, are you drawing inspiration from things like fairies and fae, or will you also be drawing inspiration from things like Wickman or the Blair Witch mythos? I know with a name like Freya, you draw from Nordic stories, of course, but with those alternative decaying nature or swampy themed skins?
Huh, that was a lot.
Welcome to the stream. How we roll.
Yeah, apparently so. Okay, I need a cup of coffee for that. I draw inspiration from cool shit. That makes sense.
Artist response.
I mean, I love anything that's Nordic. I guess that kind of comes with being Nordic. And I'm actually not sure about Wicker Man.
There is a film called The Wicker Man. It's like
Pretty sure
You
there's an
know-
Iron Maiden song called The Wicker Man as well.
yeah, there's a film called The Wicker Man, which is basically I can't remember. It's about witches, I think it is. I've never actually seen it, but they build these massive men from like sticks and stuff. Hence they're called like wicker men, as you've got like wicker baskets and stuff like that. And then they burn it and apparently like releases all the evil spirits and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Don't know exactly how it works.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
I'm not a
necessarily-
practitioner, so I don't know the ins and outs.
I don't necessarily see that being an inspiration for Freya at the moment. But I mean, hey, cool skins. I'm all for that.
Wicker Man, Freya. There's a hole in the neck.
There's holes everywhere at the moment. The joy of Retopo. Like you make holes and then you fix them.
Yeah. Let's see. I heard cool. Shut up and take my money. Okay, Demonic. Hey, lady, if you haven't explained it already, what do you...
Haven't explained it already? What? You broke up.
If you haven't explained it already, what are you doing with those polygons?
Just moving them around. So retopology is where you take the low poly. You make a low poly version of the mesh that you'll use in the game, because the high poly mesh, like, it can't be used. And so you'll notice that like much of the low poly model is kind of like floating on the average height of the high poly surface. And then once we've finished our retopology, we sorry, my brain's not working. Once we finished our retopology, we can then like move on to texturing, where we will bake down like all of the delicious high poly details that we sculpted in and everything. We can bake those all down to the low poly mesh. It'll be sweet.
Oh, if you look in the
And I hope that you stick around for that bit, because like it'll be fun for you guys to see, like, oh, that low poly mesh doesn't look really detailed, and then I apply the normal map and you're like, oh wait.
And it's efficient too. It's like, oh man.
Yeah, so like
Double whammy.
yeah, so like the low poly prime is probably going to sit somewhere around like 25,000 triangles or something, whereas the high poly was like millions.
Oh, the Wicker Man is with Nicolas Cage. Is that the Bees movie?
It is the Bees movie.
Okay.
Not the bees!
If you guys go into the dev Discord, Shikar put some Wicker Men into it.
Can we? If we make a Wicker Man skin for Freya, can her ult just say yes, the bees?
Yes, the bees! I like bees.
Hey, Michan's gonna be here all night because it's Saturday. Well, come on, pull up a seat, some cocoa, and chill by the fireplace.
Cocoa.
Marshmallows?
Why not?
What is cocoa?
Hot chocolate.
Ah, okay.
But although cocoa's a bit more like dark chocolate based.
That's one way of looking at it, I suppose.
Okay. I didn't know there was a difference. I thought they were the same. Take all my money and time, please. The game is going to be beautiful. Thank you. Make sure if you donate money, you donate responsibly.
Yep.
Or donate $1.
Wow. Are you going through this again?
Yeah,
That's our option,
we
man.
can explain Dal. Dal is awesome.
Go on then. Go on, Lee.
Dal is awesome.
None of us have remembered it.
Yeah, Dal is just this awesome thing, and everyone should get behind it. No, Dalar is a cryptocurrency developed by a bunch of game devs who wanted to understand what cryptocurrency is, what blockchain technology is, and stuff. And so they did it the way game devs typically do everything, which is they made one for themselves. It's specifically designed to be valueless. Essentially, it was designed so that like game devs can kind of look at what each other are doing and go, hey, that's really cool. I'm going to give you $1 for that. It's basically a way of saying thank you with the power of blockchain. So if you want to know more, if you've always heard about like bitcoins or cryptocurrencies or anything like that, but like never really understood them or what they mean or what they do, absolutely head over to Dalar.org, head over to the Dalar Discord, and just say hi, and they will, they'll gladly explain anything that you want to know. And you can even get involved.
Tell
Like
them
you can mine some Dalar, and then come give me some.
Yeah. Tell them Visionary Games sent you, but don't spam them.
Yep.
Oh.
It's really funny actually. Recently someone was talking about trying to get Dalar onto an exchange so you could actually like sell it for real money or buy it for real money. And if you read the Dalar white paper, they're basically like, if it ever reaches that point, then Dalar has failed. And I feel sorry for whoever has to rig this.
Ooh, okay, let's see. Bitcoin ads say hi to me with my inbox. Well, I mean, if you can get a Bitcoin, that's valid as well.
Yeah, if you want to donate me a Bitcoin, I could probably make a wallet real quick and give you the address. I'm not going to say no.
Please donate responsibly.
Yeah, please donate responsibly. Well,
Donate responsibly.
to be fair, like if someone has enough Bitcoins that they can afford to donate one, like I don't think they're going to have a problem.
Yeah, like one Bitcoin is like $1,000.
No, one Bitcoin is like $8,000, nearly. How?
Oh, it went up.
What's it up
Yeah.
now? Oh, $9,267.
Yeah.
Oh, $9,319.
For one cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, for what? For one whole cryptocurrency. That's how it works.
It takes a long time to get that cryptocurrency.
Actually, if we are going to do like a little bit of a crypto chat, like I'm currently invested in Cardano. What else am I invested in? Cardano, Ethereum, a little bit of Neo. Yep, that's basically what I'm holding at the moment.
We're still retopologizing, WB.
Yeah, we're still retopologizing. I promise I will make it as quick and painless as possible, and we'll move on to the second most horrible part of game dev, which is UV mapping, and then after that, textures.
Which is the fun part because we get colors.
Yeah.
Color. Yeah, you just realized if you guys subscribe, you get access to a couple of our cool emotes, like the People's Minion or the Hello Warden emote.
Yep. So the basic subscription will get you the People's Minion, which was made during one of the streams.
Yeah.
You know, because the minions are made of rocks, and we were talking about the rock, and so I made him do the People's Eyebrow, and yeah, we now have the People's Minion. And he's super awesome, and he would love for you to emote him everywhere. And then the second emote that we have is our word and hello, and that's for the $9.99 subscribers. And we're going to be creating an emote for the for anyone that wants to subscribe big. But again, just like donating money, please subscribe responsibly.
Mhm.
If I hear, I swear to God, man, if I get an email from anyone's angry mum being like, "My kid subscribed to your channel and, you know, ran up my credit card and stuff," like the first thing that's gonna come out of my mouth is like, "Well, you did a shit job raising them, then, didn't you?"
Shots fired.
Don't blame me for your child's bad decisions. I said
He stole your card.
Yeah, he stole your card, right from under your nose. Not my kid. This is still my shit.
What happens if you copy and paste it from someone else?
What, card info?
I don't
I think
know.
you said about the emotes. It doesn't work. It just comes up with what it's actually titled.
Okay.
Text.
I don't know how any of that works. Are you trying to pirate my emotes?
trying to jack our email.
Because I'll have you know, sir, that someone spent at least a minute on that.
Wait, who was it? Omega who done it?
No, the Hello Warden was Golden, and the People's Minion. I think the People's Minion was Nodi, but it might have been just some random in the channel actually. I'm gonna feel really bad now. It's gonna be like some guy that's been like a loyal subscriber from day one probably made it, and I've just made them feel like absolute shit by going, yeah, it's just some random.
The People's Minion was made by the people.
Yeah. By the people, for the people.
For the people. People's Minion. 2020. So I heard you say you done Sephiroth from Final Fantasy.
Yeah, for shits and giggles. That was for Jedi Knight, Jedi Academy. I made him as a mod for that. I think you might even still be able to find it online. Let me just have a quick...
Quick little peek.
JK Hub, there we go.
I don't see you guys in Discord. We're not in Discord today.
No,
today
we're not
in
Discord today.
Google Hangouts.
Yeah, I sent him the link to it.
Give me 2 seconds. I'm trying to find a thing. Sure, I can figure out how to. Oh yeah. How old this is. Yeah.
As we wait 10 seconds.
Yeah,
for it to come up on screen.
yeah, I'll put it in there. There you go. Put it in chat.
There we go.
Can all like this is the thing. Like a lot of people are going to go, "Oh my god, you used to suck," and I'm like, "Yes, yes, I did." You know, and I got better, and you can too. Like anyone that wants to get good at this, literally all it takes is time and patience.
And perseverance. And all those other good buzzwords.
We know buzzwords. No, do you know what? I'm like one of the. There's two things that like have me really pumped about this project. The first is that you guys like keep coming back to watch me stream. I'm just like I'm blown away by that. Like every time I do one of these streams and I see like the same people coming back and watching, that blows my mind. And second of all, like all of the other amazing people that are on the team, and how literally like not a day goes by where like someone in the team isn't telling someone else in the team how much they're in love with them and how much like everything you do is amazing. It's so good. Like I'm in love with everything that Booth does. Like all of Booth's music, all of that stuff. Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, Booth.
Absolutely fantastic.
And I agree with the team as well.
But every time I say it to him, he's like, "Nah, man, I just push buttons. What you do is fantastic." And I'm like, "Nah, man, I just move pixels around."
Well, that's the entire team, though.
Yeah.
If you don't know what you're doing, anything looks amazing.
True, that's true. That's like a solid life quote.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah.
I love your stream, by the way. Never miss one. Thanks, Tsurugimura.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Butchered.
Like, I'm glad to have you, man. Definitely.
Keep coming back. We'll keep trying to make content for you
Yeah.
guys.
And actually, like after this this big old jungle beastie, I'm gonna be working on one of the other masters. Not sure exactly which one it is yet. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Theo.
I have a question for her. What is it, Moradin? You have to ask or you won't get an answer.
Ask and you shall receive.
If we can talk about it under our NDA.
Yeah, of course. I mean, we'll be upfront. If we can't talk about it, we can't talk about it.
Have you done any Kingdom Hearts related stuff? Because that's the kind of Final Fantasy. Because that's kind of.
No, I didn't. I never like. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the Kingdom Hearts games, but they kind of were around, or like they started coming around about the time that I was leaving the Jedi Academy mod scene. So I never really got the chance to kind of make anything from them and put them in the game.
Let's see. This question is for Gur. The non-humanoid creatures that you guys have acknowledged that would be spot in the game are and certain creatures being made out of ethereal or amorphous energy. How will you handle such a challenge? Is there some trade secret to getting constantly shifting proportions to animate? Or is it going to just be a floating mesh with a core tied loosely to the rig? Is this how you would handle such things? Or is there some other more sophisticated method of handling such things?
I tend to just think really hard about stuff and then it just happens. No, so for like ethereal things that are floating and stuff, like what you need to remember is that things don't have to have legs. Like
Sevrog didn't.
Yeah, Sevrog didn't. And like yeah, so like you can animate things to work however you want them to work or whatever. Like you could even have like their skeleton or their rig, like you can make sure that the rig has legs and has feet and stuff, but like you never actually have to use them, or you can animate them in whatever way that you want. For like, I don't think we've actually got a finalized concept of one of our ethereal masters yet. I know that we have something being worked on that's quite cool. and is probably going to be quite ethereal. And I've pushed a bunch of concepts towards, or I've pushed a bunch of artwork that I really like towards Golden and some of the other VKs, and I've just been like, look, I really want to see this kind of stuff in the game, and a lot of it is very ethereal and very very dark, actually. But that's certainly going to be a fun challenge to overcome. I'm not like 100% sure on how we're going to do it for our particular game. I've done it before for some other things, and typically, like, for my line of work, it's basically like I don't ever have to worry about the rigs or anything. Someone else has already got a rig made, and I'm just told, yo, make the artwork and make it like this, and I do that, and I get paid. So that's one of the reasons that this project is so interesting to me, is because I'm having to step out of my own personal roles quite a lot, and move into like territory that I would normally just like have handled for me by other people. So I'm learning a lot from all of this. Like with Mangus, who's currently, like, I think the rig has basically been finalized now. I showed on the last stream that I had managed to get like cloth simulation working, which was super fun, super interesting challenge. But we managed to get it working and everything, and so, but that whole thing was like me back and forward with the rigger going like, I don't think this works, I don't think that works, maybe we need to fix up this or that or the other thing. You know, there was a lot of back and forwards and trying to figure everything out. So I think that's probably going to be the case with some of the more ethereal characters that we do as well. Is, you know, there's going to be a lot of trial and error and trying to figure out the best way to make it work. So I'm sorry I can't give you a concrete answer.
Let's see. Where's that nipple ring at? God, that was so ugly. I mean, you know, somebody's probably using it as a floaty.
Yeah, I removed it for now. Well, I mean, like, I didn't really see it as something that this guy would be wearing. I think this guy's more of a Prince Albert kind of guy.
Oh my God, cease. The only reason he didn't have legs is because we achieved. Hey, Ger, do you guys have any cool supports, sort of like Phase or even Muriel? Because there were some cool supports.
Do we have any what, sorry?
Cool supports like Phase, Aurora, or even Muriel.
I know that there's quite a few interesting designs being passed around at the moment for various different roles. I think they've just handed over to us so that we can start doing concept art for like another 5 or 6 masters. And I think, like, what was it that they said the other day? Like, the first 15 masters are all going to be supports.
Yeah, every single one.
That's a lie.
Don't tell them that.
Shh.
We appreciate you, Moradon. Yeah, if you guys have questions, please don't be afraid to ask. This is not high school. You're not getting graded on questions.
I'm not sure about that.
Though I reserve the right to answer questions like Mr. Garrison.
From now on, Gur is going to answer all questions like Mr. Garrison.
Yeah. Okay, class, what's 5 times 2, Clive? 12! Okay, now let's have an answer from someone who's not a complete retard.
Oh my god.
You guys need to understand, like, I lectured at a university. I know how to talk to the students who have bad questions.
Well, let's talk about those.
Why does an artist woman stream?
I think Artist Woman is gonna start streaming at some point.
I actually streamed today, although that wasn't for Visionary Games. That was just personal stuff.
Oh man, Artist Woman, come on. You gotta let people know. You gotta let people know when you're streaming.
I'm pretty sure I've posted my stream elsewhere. But yeah, since I wasn't streaming any VG stuff, then I wasn't letting people know in the VG channels.
Well, that's just. I mean, that's just rude.
This is not very... We still want to support
have
you.
you met me? Well, you have met me, but I'm rude.
So yeah, maybe sooner or later, Artist Woman will start streaming.
I love the fact that I've gotten so many nicknames now. Artist Woman, Motivational Queen. I love that. I got Motivational Queen the other day in the stream in the chat.
Yep. That's a thing that happened.
Yep. Oh, and there's a community character that's being developed as well, Elith, the Moto Queen, and I'm apparently somewhere between. Oh, the concepts are still being roughed out, I think, but I'm apparently somewhere between a biker chick succubus and the police academy female officer. I can't remember her name now. Sitting on top of my sidekick, also known as Grump, who's a big ass soldier. I'm so in love with this, and I so want to see where everything is going.
Awesome.
Like, I absolutely love this.
I love our community.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Was Necromancer one of those concepts you pushed?
Actually, yeah. I straight up, I was like, yo, I think we need a Necromancer type character. It needs to do this, this, and this. And if it looks like this, then yeah. But, you know, as with all things, it has to go through a whole bunch of different review channels, and a whole bunch of different people have to approve it and everything, so yeah. Hang on, is the guy that asked about the Necromancer, is that the same guy that's on YouTube asking about Necromancer all the time? Because if I remember rightly, in the latest video, they were like, so now Necromancer is confirmed, I want to push for this.
That's why Pulse.
Yeah, I was just like, don't be greedy, man. Don't get greedy.
Are you guys planning to make an assassin in the first 10 to 15 masters? Somehow you never mentioned it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. That's one for the master developer team.
Well, I think that's something to be really revealed later. We have the first 5 now that the community knows of, and the other masters will come on a later date.
You can't like blow your load all in one go.
Spend time with the first 5 first.
Yeah. Let them know how you appreciate them and everything, you know?
It's like, you're like, okay, we've seen you, let's find somebody new now. Like, come on. Change her name to Artist Woman.
Well...
Hassan, I think...
Well...
Maybe?
Maybe?
What are you doing on Prime right now? Yeah, we're still retopologizing.
We're retopologizing. I appreciate that it's the worst. I appreciate it's what people don't really like watching, but it has to be done, and I want you guys to understand like how much pain I have to go through to get a model into the game.
We're gonna suffer together.
Yeah.
Queen, need your account.
I actually
right now.
like retop. I hate UVs, but you are the opposite, right?
Oh.
I hate both.
Okay, fair enough.
Like, why I gotta do this? Just let me make.
He just wants to sculpt, man.
Yeah, just let me make cool looking stuff. That's all I want. I don't care about the technicals. I'm a technical artist, and I don't care about the technical side of it.
You messed up.
Yeah.
Queen, I need your Twitch account to follow right now. Cool cat.
You can click on my name in the chat, and it will bring you to my channel where you can follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yo.
Look at her, she's so pretty. I mean, we do need assassins. Paragon's assassin class got pushed to the side, and that's when the tank meta came into play. Tank meta comes into play in every game. League had tank meta, and I was just upset that entire time.
Paragon was tank meta all the way through, though.
I can't wait for our tank meta. Like, so there was a hero that I pitched to the VKs yesterday, and actually it's something that I'm going to be making as a personal thing. And I basically said, like, look, if you guys want it included in the game, because you know it'll be an extra master or whatever, that'll be great. It'll be a fitting tribute. But I'm going to be making this thing anyway because, well, basically a few years ago. 3 years ago, a friend of mine passed away, and he was a long time gaming friend of mine. And so, like, I always said, like, I would remake the character that he played when we played together, as a kind of memorial thing. And so I'm going to be doing that, whether or not it makes it into this game or not. You know, that's entirely down to, first of all, the rest of the team, and also, like, you guys, because I would totally understand if you guys didn't want something like that to happen. But yeah, like the kind of master that he would be so fun to play as a tank, even though he's not a tank. Just because it'd just be like the ultimate troll thing.
Let's see. Who is in stream of Then Almighty and Omega? Well, we have our amazing demonic trail, our super cool Shikar, and the amazing Ellie Thenzia.
Artist woman, or motivational queen. Also
Artist woman works.
AKA artist woman.
Because I realized that Ellie Thenzia is not the easiest thing to kind of say to everything. Ellie works.
Yes. So
is that a bit confusing when it's not even your real name?
Sorry?
It's calling you Ellie when it's not even your real name, and Ellie is a name, like...
Well, half of the people I know call me Ellie, and half of the people call me either Sunshine or Sana, so... Those...
Sunshine works.
Sunshine works as well, but unless... Like, I guess... Sunshine was my military nickname, so if you're not connected to that part, it's kind of weird calling me that, I guess.
Wasn't one of the nicknames Squeaky Toy as well?
Oh, Squeaky Toy and Hamster. Yes, definitely. And Squirrel has also happened.
That's the first time we've ever actually gotten to in-stream. Because normally we just say, yeah, the people are here, and we just go. Like, it's Gur and friends.
I mean, that works.
It still is.
Omega, and everyone else. That's pretty much how it goes. Or when Booth comes in.
Yeah, Booth comes in, just falls asleep.
What do you other three streamers do?
They talk a lot.
Who's the other streamers?
We distract.
Oh, we're the streamers. I'm okay. Wait, yeah, I think you guys already know what I do, but yeah.
Tell them anyway.
Yeah, tell them. Wait, no, stop. Wait. English is a difficult language. Yeah. Shikar, what do you do?
Wait, I wasn't here for 2 minutes. What was the topic?
They want to know what the other three streamers do besides me and Almighty. So you're first.
Oh,
go.
Shikar plays rival games. on live stream.
Yeah, that's even worse.
Yeah, when I stream, I stream Smite at the moment because around a week ago I got into it. And actually, it's pretty fun.
Disagree.
Yeah. Sana is our artist, yeah? Yeah?
I think so.
Yeah.
If nothing changed in the last 5 minutes, I do believe so.
We think Sana's our artist.
Oh god.
Yeah?
and demonic. What do you do, demonic?
What, in the team or just stream?
Yeah. What do you? Yes. What do you do? People. Yeah. They specify people, not streamers. So what do you do?
I'm in the mechanics slot, so spreadsheets and numbers.
Yeah.
All the fun stuff.
He's got the
Yeah.
Excel spreadsheet in hand.
No, I've got
And,
about 5 of them open at the moment. I'm trying to do it while paying attention.
And-
Like,
more specifically voiceover and any random projects I name for myself to do.
And again, we have the question: hello, is this UE4 support?
How do
How
I
do I
use
use
in-game?
in-game growing
How do you use
splines?
what?
How do I use in-game growing splines that follow the path of a pawn?
what?
I think I understand the question. How do you use what? Sorry.
I
How do
don't
you
understand
use-
it at all.
Hello, is this UE4 support? How do I use in-game growing splines that follow the path of a pawn?
Because that made it so much easier to understand.
I would maybe do something like, well, like take your start point and take your pawn as the end point of the spline, and just have the end point of the spline move with the pawn, and then every, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds or whatever, add an additional, like, you want to, yeah, just add an additional, like, spline point at the position that the pawn is at. So the end point is continuously moving with the pawn, and you're continually drawing new points, like, as you move around.
Mhm.
That's maybe how I'd do it, but that's...
Thank you for contacting UE4 support. Marco!
Hello!
What country are you guys from?
All over the world.
I'm a citizen of the
He's from all over.
world.
Well, I'm from Sweden.
She says with a
Christina.
full-on
Good.
southern drawl.
Yeah, I was going to say that couldn't sound any more like British Southern kind of thing.
Wait, what?
We-
British?
No, that was American southern.
That was American.
American.
British to me. Although I think
that was full-on, I'm from Sweden.
I mean, I don't get this. Like, half of the people I meet say that I sound British, and half of the people say that I sound American, and I'm just getting confused.
it's because
Maybe you don't sound like either.
Maybe
I
you're
don't sound
blue.
like any of them.
you must do if people say you are.
No, I don't.
Is LA...
I mean, we had a full-on discussion about this in my studio the other day. Because the American we have there said, oh, yeah, you're totally British, right? And then one of our Brits turned around and she was like, oh my god, she's so totally not. She's so American when she speaks. And the American was like, oh my, no, she's not American.
So basically, the Americans don't want you to sound American, and the British don't want you to sound British.
Pretty much.
I can explain this. So,
Please
because you
do.
use...
Listen to the
So because
professional
you use
voice
our
changey
intonation.
person.
Huh?
He said, listen
So,
to the professional voice changey person.
Yes.
So because you use intonations and phrasings and wordings that are used separately, basically you're a mix of both. So to an American, you use British terms because they can tell that those aren't the same, and they so they assume that you're British because they can hear those British terms but not the American terms. But to a British person, they can hear the American things you do but not the British things, so they assume that
totally.
you're British. So that
I mean, it's also the fact that I have lived in both parts. Like,
So
I
you're
used to live in
talking
the
about the
UK for
accent.
7 years, and I lived in the States for a while as well.
Mhm.
I kind of just draw on things.
See.
And I might not sound Swedish, but I can switch on the Swedish accent, and then no one on the stream will actually understand what I say. Which is, I don't know if that's a confusion technique that we want to go with, but it's totally doable.
her red accent language.
Yes.
Shikar just switches to German, and we're like, okay, I'm gonna need you to calm down. feeling a little bit threatened right now. I don't appreciate all the hostility.
Do we remember the last time German got all like, you know, national pridey?
No. I don't think I was there for that. I missed it.
Actually, one of my favorite. So I love Poland Ball, right? I think Poland Ball is like one of my favorite ever things to have been made on the internet, and probably one of my favorite ones is like some guy with like some ball with an ISIS flag like throws like a little bomb at Germany, and it goes off, and Germany's just like in a garden, like watering its plants and everything. And then, like, the sky goes dark and it gets all stormy. And then Germany turns around and, like, grows extra long and it switches back to the old German imperial flag and, like, this old World War I German helmet, like, on its head. And it just goes, Guten Tag! And then the ISIS guy runs away. I need to find it. I need to share this with everyone.
Oh my gosh. What is the name of the game? The bird. Bird is the word, and the name of the game.
Bird. I found it. I will put it in chat for anyone that's interested in the awesomeness that is Poland Ball.
Oh god, what even is it? Oh my.
Crisis can't get Google Hangouts to work.
Did he try clicking the join button?
You know how Google Hangouts has to have that plugin you have to download?
Oh, it does? Not if you use Google Chrome.
I think I still had to download it.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I think I still had to.
Sucks to be you.
Let's see. Apparently you have boys.
Of what?
Apparently Sana has.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that one out. I have boys? I'm not a boy.
Boys?
No, because
She
they
brings
were
the
saying
boys.
how you have so many fans.
Fanboy.
Oh!
Yeah.
Of course I do.
Yes.
I mean, I'm awesome. How could I not have fanboys? I mean, I would fanboy me if I could. Well, technically, I'm still doing fanboying or fangirling.
Fangirling. Or are you a boy?
You fan yourself.
Wait,
To be honest,
wait.
if
This is
a
confirmed.
guy can fangirl over something, then I can totally fanboy as well, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's just
the reason,
different
I guess,
methods
yeah.
to how
Well,
you do
I
it.
guess we are in 2018 and it's not too much of an issue.
We can, yeah, you can gender neutral fan thing.
Yeah.
Almighty is not a boy. Let's all be honest. Look, Crisis. Almighty is a daddy, according to Marco.
Yeah.
Well,
Daddy girl. I'll allow it.
New nickname. Daddy Almighty Skin.
If I were to put myself in the game, I would basically be the new Narbash due to body shape.
haircut.
Haircut what?
Apparently, to be able to fanboys having a dong.
What? No.
Mm.
If a guy can fangirl, then you can fanboy as a girl.
I mean, and even
Or be just neutral fan of something.
even if like that was a requirement, you could always just purchase one off Amazon if you need
I mean, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, purge a PP off Amazon?
A
Yeah,
dong.
yeah.
That's my one.
Whatever you lot are into.
Well,
Stream
if
for
that's a
charity.
requirement to be fanboying something, I mean,
Seem to be missing some crystals. I don't know why.
That literal purpose. What did you buy this for? I need to be able to fanboy over things.
I mean, it sounds like something to do, so I wouldn't put it past it.
I was told the requirement was that I had to have a dong, so I mean. Just take it to concerts and stuff with you.
I'm being a
Uh,
fangboy.
This is a PG chat? No, this is PG-13 Crisis.
Look, if Crisis is complaining about content ratings, then he should just leave.
Why do you think I used... The stream is rated T, yes. RPG chat.
T for totally don't care about your opinion, man.
The stream is rated M, so anything is allowed. I mean, anything. Anything, quote unquote. Omega, go away. No, that's not in my job description, I'm sorry.
Wait, who told you to go away?
Crisis.
So rude.
No one needs your 13. I mean, you do, or else you wouldn't be old enough to be in the stream, Crisis. Oh!
Oh snap!
Burn?
Shots fired.
Ooh, son.
Hey, Rassier, good evening. Hello. I've been seeing your videos on YouTube recently, and your game looks promising. Thanks so much for your support, Devarkness.
Yeah, man.
They said our game looks promising. They've been watching us on YouTube.
Yeah, I thanks. Like, I think it does too.
Yay.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be devoting my time to it. You know.
Did Almighty give the Prime Boss a nice scar after all?
Yeah, he's got some scars and stuff. He's got a few things.
Crisis said, I'm rude, excuse me. I'm not the one that sounds 13. Crisis, I can sound as old as I want to. For me.
Isn't that the whole point of being a voice actor? You just like make yourself sound.
Yes. Right?
Like originally when you first came on as like I saw you a voice actor and I thought this was your actual like voice acting part. Like
But we were wrong.
yeah, I blame Lee.
Fuck you, man. I got that cleared up in the first stream.
I was here in the first stream.
Foolish Doctor just subscribed. Thanks so much for your support.
Thank you.
So is this low poly beast? Yeah, we're working on the low poly marker.
Yep, that's exactly right. I'm working on the low poly. And by working on, I mean... taking it one breath at a time, man. One vertex at a time. Just, I'll make it through, don't worry.
Devarkness is joined the fray. Thanks for following. Tsurugimura. Oh my god, what's the deepest voice you can do?
Yeah, around here. Foolish Shadar has just joined the fray, has subscribed. Thanks for following.
Alright, yeah.
Alright, there goes good old voice changing software.
No. Guys, I have tons of faith in you. Thanks, Faith. We will try to do our best with your hope.
Yeah, please send all thoughts and prayers our way. Remember, one like equals one prayer.
I love the chat right now.
Right?
Kind of going crazy
You
over.
have to make a low
your
poly
voice.
asset by hand. It doesn't do it automatically. Man, I fucking wish.
And I watch every minute of the videos. Thanks for watching all of our videos. It really helps us out. We're really close to getting monetization on our YouTube channel. Let's see. Thanks, guys. I am a male supreme tree. I am of the male persuasion. Okay. The spline thing. I want to add a snake tilt on a dragon's head and make a kind of Chinese dragon thing, but the body should have some segments that increase in number and still follow the path of the head. Should I give up on splines or just do scripted go there in X time segments?
I don't fucking know, man. Gotta be honest, like, my head is totally not in programmer land right now. One day you'll catch me on one of these streams doing like some blueprints or whatever. Come and ask me then. Like, I'll be more than happy to help then. I'll probably even like mock it up for you, but like right now I'm totally not thinking about anything program related.
You're perfectly fine, Sprem. Yeah, I don't care if you whatever. We need a gentleman master with a top hat.
Agreed. And a monocle.
And a monocle, yes. Tuxedo.
And a cane.
Wow, this support is terrible.
Well,
we can direct you to Google, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we can direct you to like Epic. They might support you, but
let's see. I was one of the first 50 subscribers. Thanks so much. You've been with us this long.
Super happy for you, man. We're actually like when we hit 50 subscribers, we're going to do another raffle kind of thing. We just have to work out what we're actually going to do in that raffle. So if you have been subscribing for that long and everything, you know, like keep subscribing. You might win a thing. You might also not win a thing. I don't know. Subscribe responsibly.
Okay. Please subscribe responsibly. Why is this not streamed on? Why is this not streamed on Visionary Games Twitch channel? It is hosted. It should be hosted up there. Is it not being hosted?
I'll go check.
It's not being hosted. Sorry, it's not being streamed directly on the Visionary Games channel because I am my own person and I will stream on my own channel that I had way before I started doing stuff for Visionary.
It is hosted from them as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, if you guys want to check us out on the official Visionary thing, you can check it out there as well. But all the cool little goodies and stuff are here on this channel.
Yeah. So like, just to kind of elaborate on that a second, because that might have come across as a bit of a douchey answer. So Osville and I, like I did used to stream a bit, and then Twitch banned me because I was sculpting titties on stream.
Surprise! Being a character artist and all.
Yeah. So I was sculpting titties on stream, and then Twitch banned me, and so I didn't stream on Twitch for a long time. But I still had some followers. I think before I started doing any work for Visionary, I was at like 100 followers or something. Which I know is not many, like in the big scheme of things, but you know, it was enough for me.
100 to 100.
100 still 100. And then there was, and then like Osville, you know, he has his own follower base and everything. And it just kind of made sense to us that we would, you know, keep streaming on our own personal streams that already had these bases that we could build upon. You know, because Osville and I stream very different things. You know, like people that are interested in what Osville does might not be interested in what I do, and vice versa. And so Visionary Games can host both of the channels, or neither of the channels. You know, they can host both of the channels. So like when one of us is live, you know, people can tune into either or neither.
Can the next tech demo be a stream instead of a video? I mean, it can, but I think we like to organize those so that we can show them all the stuff, like in a concise manner.
The next what? Sorry, next tech demo.
Yeah, they're asking that the next tech demo could be a stream instead of a video.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, that's down to the programming guys, Scav in particular, and I think Omega is exactly right. Like, they're probably going to say no to that because they will want to kind of curate the content, especially because the tech demos are usually like state of the game type things, and so we want to make sure that it's carried across in the right way.
Until the game becomes like playable, you can play like a game for like a stream or something.
Man, that's going to be a fun day when we can actually announce, like, hey, we're going to be streaming the first ever actual game of our game. It's going to be,
guys, how do I shoot the thingy?
It's going to be programmers versus artists, and it's going to be terrible.
The team's going to be mute the entire time. Wow, so Apple support just told me, dude, stop calling us. This is the Haribo. If you call us again, we'll contact the police. I'm not sure how that's going to help me with my problem. Apple support is worse than this support, man. I mean, dude, sorry. I know Apple does it, but maybe if you hit up the Genius Bar.
Yep. I hear those people are super smart.
Or Best Buy. Look, there isn't enough to do, stream.
Actually, the last time I was in the States, I was pleasantly surprised by how helpful the people at Target were. Like, they helped me out like their jobs depended on it, man.
Probably because it was.
Yeah.
Well, I have no sway over whether they keep their job or not.
Customer service.
You could be the last cut bad review.
What?
Like, I'm sorry, I received too many complaints from customers. We're gonna have to let you go.
Could you imagine? We go to America once in a blue moon, like, get that guy fired. That would suck.
Yeah.
George Power fan.
Too much power. Give me more. Unlimited power.
Make ads on any YouTube video with the tag Fortnite. That's how we'll recoup our money.
Yeah. See, I should be in the marketing.
No big ass. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we're gonna have like 5 ads interspersed throughout the entirety of the video.
Man, do you remember when EA did that thing where they launched a game and they were like, "Oh yeah, so this game actually has adware built into the game"?
Oh yeah, I think that was a patent, and then everybody's like, "Don't you do it?"
And they were like, "What, we're gonna?" Like, yeah, everyone was like, "Don't you do it?" And they were like, "But our shareholders said we could." And everyone bought the game anyway, and it was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh, just like EA make terrible, terrible decisions when it comes to like how to treat their customers. Like they basically treat their customers the same way Facebook do, you know. And
what, hacking them?
Just outright fucking stealing and selling all of their data. And people just keep letting them do it, and I find it hilarious. I really do. Like, oh, but I've got to play the next Battlefield. But do you though?
I want to ask you a stupid question. Why is the only one guy who does love modeling work? Garrett's not the only one who does love modeling work. He's just the only one who streams currently.
Yeah, we do have our artist woman here.
Yeah.
Who's also doing them.
I was summoned.
Artist woman also makes models. She just doesn't stream them yet.
Yeah, not the VG ones.
You see how she does us? you should start a Kickstarter so we can start supporting you. We're waiting for incorporation before we start doing any big funding drives. I think you said that.
We're also waiting until we've got an actual fucking game that you can play, because...
Yeah.
I mean, I say this from a personal perspective, but I don't want to do a Kickstarter for something that, like, could, heaven forbid, just, fall apart at any moment. Like, we need to basically be at a point where, when you start funding us, like, we're already at a stage where things are fairly guaranteed. That's the only way that it's ever going to be fair to, like, everyone that's involved. Most importantly, you guys.
Yeah, because we just don't want to be have you guys throwing money at us and then it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, that would suck. It would suck for you. It would suck for us. Let's
see. Is the stream support supposed to be blacked out? If it's blacked out, maybe refresh. And if it's if that doesn't fix it, because it's not blacked out for me.
Again. Yeah, stream is fine for me as well.
Wait, what's blacked
out? The stream for Luke is blacked out.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean, you need to fix your computer or something. At least you're not Warren.
Warren and his potato. When are we gonna upgrade him to a hamster?
Clipped.
Can we get a MOBA with heroes like Chell, Gordon Freeman, Alex Vance, and Wheatley while using GLaDOS as a jump boss? I mean, you can ask Valve.
Yeah.
I don't know who any of them are.
Those are all Valve IP characters. So Chell, GLaDOS, and Wheatley are from Portal. Gordon Freeman is from Half-Life. I don't know where Alex Vance is from. I'm assuming they're from Half-Life as well.
Yes, yeah. That is a good guess.
Because, they only need, 2 games? Left 4 Dead, Half-Life, and Portal. That's it.
I played Portal, I just didn't pay attention to any of the names. Left 4 Dead.
How dare you?
What?
How dare you?
I was 10, I don't care about stories.
I hate you. No, go away.
No, but then when I grew up, I played Last of Us. Watched every cutscene because,
That's not Portal. We're not talking about Last of Us, we're talking about Portal.
Yeah, but Portal was just Portal. It's a puzzle game, not a story game.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Portal isn't it very intelligently written dark comedy. You shut your mouth.
I'm just gonna cry now.
Demonic, are you streaming?
I
wait.
I said yeah, I do. Well, I used to, but because my Wi-Fi in the house got moved, my PC can't pick it up because it's in the complete opposite side of the house. So I can't at the moment.
Probably for the best.
Wow.
You don't even like Portal.
No. Like when I done Paragon and stuff like that, I used to get 20 to 30 people.
Yeah. And Iraqi Gamer Club, no questions are stupid. Feel free to ask whatever questions you want to ask.
No such thing as stupid questions, but we reserve the right to give stupid answers.
Yes. I was about yeah, we probably should host for a stream on our channels.
I think I already got.
What are we not doing?
Me and Demonic, I was thinking we should probably host your stream.
I think I've got mine on auto host anyway. Nope, I'm also hosting someone else.
If you're not hosting me, you're not my friend.
I'll live with that.
Story for you. In my English class, we were called Teleturbans. That's not okay.
Yeah, come on, Don't get me wrong. Like we are quite liberal with our language, and we have a fair amount of jokes at people's expenses and stuff. But we will not tolerate like racism or bigotry of any form. More trees only, please.
Don't worry, we're used to being disappointed by Kickstarter games. Yep, but we're gonna make sure you save your monies. If you're disappointed by this, you're not gonna be though. You're not gonna be disappointed.
Don't make that promise.
Just don't make it from Kickstarter. Make it from like Patreon or something.
Or a GoFundMe.
Yeah,
Or
go
Indiegogo.
No, this is not Kickstarter.
Omega, you promised to do ASMR. I will do ASMR when I start streaming.
What's ASMR?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is that?
It's like a weird thing where people make specific sounds to like trigger a tingling sensation, and so normally it involves like some of
audio
the
sensory thingy, right?
Yeah.
That one.
So it would pretty much just be like
The only thing that I
Googling
think
stuff.
of ASMR is off Black Ops 3, is it?
What did you just say? I know. I can't believe it either. Are we getting melee heroes, or is it going to be like Overwatch? Where, what do you mean? Where it's like everybody's a rage hero for no reason?
Overwatch has
Well,
an
if you looked at the state of the game, you'll have seen like at least 2 melee heroes.
Yeah, we have a couple of melee heroes going on. If you guys are making a Paragon remake, we're not making a Paragon remake.
Get out of here!
So if you guys are making a Paragon remake, why is there also Unleashed Games and other software remakes to make 3 Paragon games out this year? First, we're not making a Paragon remake. Our game is inspired by, I guess that's the best way to say it, inspired by Paragon.
Yeah.
Those teams are remaking Paragon, and all of them are remaking it because Paragon is split. The Paragon community is split as to what the best iteration of Paragon was. So some people prefer the legacy version. Some people may prefer the monolith version. Some people are just making it because they want to remake the game because it's not around anymore. So there are various reasons why various teams will make different Paragon remakes. So I mean, it's good for them. It gives you options.
We wish them all the best of luck.
Yeah. Like, the biggest thing I can see with so many people making exactly the same thing, but just changing the map up a bit, it's pretty much whatever map you prefer. And then...
Can we get some leaks?
It'll be an
look outside
interesting,
at your garden hose.
interesting experiment to see, like, which one of those becomes, like, most popular purely based on the map type. Because then we'll actually know which version of Paragon was the best.
Yeah, then we just steal it for our map and just tell Osville that his whole thing was useless.
Yeah, sorry, Osville. Waste of time, man.
Alright, we go for this idea.
Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome. How many lanes will the map have? We're gonna have like 20 maps, it's gonna be a 4-dimensional game, like a chessboard. But we're gonna be. I think we're going standard, right? With 3 lanes.
Yeah, we got
lanes.
3 lanes.
3 lanes.
3
4
lanes.
jungles.
A couple of sky.
3 spawns.
You gotta pick one. All right, then another question. Might be stupid as well. I bet it's not. Are we going to be able to play any shape of the game before 2019? People are asking, you know?
We are not going to be...
We don't want to...
Yeah. You go. You do it. You do it.
I'm sorry. We're not trying to date ourselves, because we want to make sure that this game is quality when it's released. So I guess like the best way we can reply to that is like it'll get here when it gets here, but we're going to be working to get it out as quickly as possible.
You don't have to wait like 2 years like for Paragon. It was in development for 2 years to make Legacy. It won't be that.
Well, it might be.
Have you ever... People will choose the best one. Yes, we're gonna have Hunger Games, the Paragon remakes.
Yeah.
Paragon BR. I'm waiting for
Oh,
someone to
no.
actually make a Paragon BR, to be honest. Just use the asset.
It's not out yet. Kind of seemed like the community corner vid was alluding to this big boy getting a reduction in size. Is this true?
No. Whoever
It might
said
get
that,
bigger,
whoever
actually.
said, yeah, it might get bigger. Whoever said that in community corner needs to come talk to me like as soon as possible, because
No.
I'm gonna hand out slaps.
What we said is that we had the possibility to make him smaller.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
You
we
just
won't.
make him bigger.
We're like, why make him smaller when we can make the map bigger?
Make him smaller if we have. I think is what they were trying to say. Like if we needed to make him smaller because he was too big, we can
Yeah,
do that.
yeah. We can dynamically scale like anything in the engine if we have to. But let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Biggers, like just we're all size queens here.
How dare you?
Love you too. Level 99 on Paragon. Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta get up there. Your leak level's lacking, Luke. Alliteration.
That was good. I like that. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. At Demonic, I saw you kept playing Paragon after shutdown.
No, I legit haven't even closed Paragon since it actually told you there's a patch update.
I'm not downloading that patch. I don't need that patch.
Yeah, I sent those screenshots in Discord saying, "Oh, guys, it's a new patch." As soon as it popped up, and that people tried to log on, they saw the servers offline. It's like debated.
Oh my god, you're such an asshole.
It's so mean.
You know me.
I don't want to play Smite. Okay, I don't like the game. So, would you recommend Smite to Demonic? Or look, that's a Luke question. Sorry. Blah, blah,
What?
blah.
Go to Smite. What?
If they were asking to Luke, I do it with adding. Blah. I don't even care if this game has just one map. Paragon had one, technically two, but I started playing Monolith, and I put so many days of gameplay into that. Other maps would be cool after release, though, so we can play this game quicker. You know, I mean.
Well, again, like we're an unfunded group of retards just trying our best to make a cool game. But a big part of that is like there's only so many of us doing different things in terms of development. So like, yeah, it would be cool to have additional maps later on, but you know, for the time being, we just need to make sure we've got one map.
Do you reckon there's any good way of adding attack speed items without goofing up the animations? Don't think Paragon did it too well.
That would mainly come down to mechanics.
Yeah,
sort of.
there's so basically like we had a discussion about this internally, like what if we were going to have any kind of movement speed increase, like at what point do we consider the animations to be broken? And I said like, well, Murdoch looked kind of goofy when he had his siren going off at endgame. He's like sprinting down the lane, woo woo woo. You know, like personally, I thought that was enough, and I think he was at like 38%. So I said like, if we can cap movement speed at like plus 30%, or make it so that like once you hit over a certain value, we then transition into actual sprint animations instead of just like speeding up the regular run animation. I think that's probably the right way to go about that.
Like what League does.
Now.
Because like when you leave the base and you're like 600 movement speed, you start to like, some of them fly, some of them go really quickly.
Yeah.
And if you're below it, it's just like a normal animation.
But some of their old ones that they haven't reworked yet still don't have that, and so it's just kind of
Funny watching them.
Yeah.
Will there be boots? Have to wait and see.
gotta.
It's funny because I sort of know this, but you know.
It depends on if those boots are made for walking.
But that's just what they'll do.
One of these days.
I mean, if you're into that, that's what's cool.
Dum, dum.
But like, only if you're into that.
Yeah. Consensual walking over only.
This stream, what are you doing today?
Having fun. The whole point.
Let's see.
Are you not entertained?
I'm so entertained.
How's school, by the way? Are you nearly finished now?
I think I graduate on May 12th.
Neat.
Yeah, May 12th.
2 weeks away.
Wait, you don't have a break between like when you've like finished doing work and when you actually graduate?
Yeah, I think I have like a small break, but it's not because they schedule all of us to graduate at the same time.
Oh, okay.
It's like maybe like a month or so. Oh no, May is no, I don't. I'm just graduating my paper, and then I get out, and I'm on the streets alone.
There's just one thing in the community corner that I saw with the background of all the concepts actually scrolling through. Have we actually released like the jungle, like a picture of that? 'Cause I saw that in there and I was like, was that even teased or released?
That was our first teaser.
What, the middle part of the jungle?
Some of the jungle pictures were. I mean, one of the pictures was the first teaser, but some others of them were already shown in Oswald's Ask Me Anything stream.
Fair.
Yeah,
I just never remember seeing it.
we did show off a bit of the jungle in the Ask Me Anything stream.
I mean, these pictures are super old, so yeah.
Fair enough. I make good questions.
Yeah. So questions. I'm sorry, I was waiting for you.
I didn't do that.
You keep talking. You just stop that right now. So about the broken buff purple, you guys are gonna add. Are we gonna add purple buff?
Purple buff, Invis. It's probably one of the most hated buffs in Paragon. Probably all I'll say on that one.
You guys all fans of the crown shown in the community vid? I thought there might be some more interesting ways of showing level up or whatever they represent.
Who says it's for leveling up?
That's not what the crowns were there to represent at all. And if that's what you thought that it was, then didn't read properly.
Yeah, I think we've already said what they're for, maybe.
Yeah, and to be clear as well, it was literally just like a spitballed idea. Like, we
This might be
basically
cool.
we were having like an internal discussion about like what could we even use them for, if we were even going to use them. And I went, I'm just going to go make some real quick because I had a lunch break and 30 minutes to do nothing with. So I did that, and that was the result.
Is the graphics going to be similar to Paragon? Your game is also made in UE4. That's the intention.
Yeah, I mean we were hoping to go for like Crysis, but Paragon will do.
I thought we were going for more of a Smite feel.
if we're going for Crysis, the game will have to be rated PG. Rated for everyone.
Pretty graphic.
So, question: what's hidden below mid lane? Is it true that Riverboss will have Osville's face? Is that a rumor?
Is that a rumor? Because I can totally make that happen.
Is that a rumor?
Osville's face with a boosted voice.
Like I can actually.
So many pictures of Osville's face.
I can make that a real thing, guys, if that's what we want.
Can that just be like in the internal version of it? And then somehow it just accidentally gets out. I graduate this year. Hey, congrats, ENG. Lungy? ENG.
Lungy.
Congratulations.
Lungy.
Welcome to the rest of your life paying off student loans.
Hey. How are you planning to create a sense of pride and accomplishment in this game? By letting
Make it
people
our
win.
I think that's the main part. Hence, we're not using the assets, and we've got Almighty already doing this, and
Hey,
Yeah,
Almighty, we're just gonna
Sorry.
use Paragon Fest.
yeah, we're just going to use the assets. Hope you don't mind. Bring back Narbash. The community go mad.
I mean,
I think we get disowned.
Yeah.
Just
yep, I'm not on board with that.
We're literally at the point where if we do anything with the old assets, we're just gonna be like, really though?
I'm out. Not into this. No. From my personal point of view, like a sense of accomplishment and achievement and everything. There are many, like the biggest problem we have at the moment is like there is some argument that basically saying like if you try and incentivize people to get rewards for doing things in the game, you need to basically make sure that those things don't become targets instead of measures. So what that means is like, let's say you want to reward someone for being really, really good at killing people as an ADC, right? I mean that's basically their job, and they should be doing that anyway. And if they're not doing that, they should probably find a different job, right? But let's say you wanted to reward them for doing more specific killing. So let's say you wanted to say to them like, okay, so if you kill 500 casters, then you get like a special trophy or something like that that you can hang from like the belt of your character or whatever. That would be a cool way to incentivize that kind of thing. On the other hand, it can also breed. On the other hand, the argument is that it can breed toxicity because someone will go, you know what? I'm gonna leave my support all alone in this lane while I go to mid lane and just farm their mid lane caster because I really, really want that trophy. So we have to be careful about stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently.
About the map, how will the lighting for the map be? I looked at some older Monolith gameplay and remember how ominous the grey and almost foggy setting, or even different lighting between lanes in the jungle.
yeah, Monolith is quite dark. It's quite horrible, but looking past that, it was a nice map. But, yeah, but I think that's probably going more onto Ozville kind of thing.
Can't just call people morons, man.
What, Ozville or
In general.
I think the best thing about Paragon was the Pink Orb Prime. Can this creature be pink too? I mean, he can be.
He can be whatever color we want, man. Like we are slaves unto no one.
just make him a massive ranged minion?
Yeah.
Back in the first skin he had.
Surprised we've been modeling siege minions the entire time.
Yeah. This is just a siege minion.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
This is a tower.
Have fun. So no call yet on the purple buff? Yeah, I hope Max broke it. Yeah, it's like we need mechanics here. Pink prime, yes. Make the entire map floor someone's face. So if you go into spectate, go to invisible roof in the map and look down, you can see their face engraved into the floor.
That would be awesome.
The Kappa face.
So will this game add ranks? Paragon never added it.
Maybe.
You mean like ranked mode?
I think he means like like a leveling tier system.
Okay.
Like prestige with heroes, probably.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean
That's probably my way of reading it.
I mean, I'd probably enjoy
people are
something
saying
like
ranked.
that. I mean, like, yeah, a ranked
saying-
mode is actually one of our top priorities. I think, like, something that we all like. It's one of the things that we all on the team like really want to do. Yeah.
I'm not. I don't. But you know, it's important.
God damn it.
So, you know, good luck, guys. Just being ranked, guys. I don't get it.
You don't need to get it. You just need to get on board with it.
Just not an agree.
So you talk about the jungle boss and how. So did you talk about the jungle boss and how he'll wag his tail upon getting a kill? Is it confirmed?
I mean, it's not confirmed, but like I can totally ask the animation guys.
Also, puppy minions, yes or no? Are you guys thinking that you're killing puppies?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm down with puppy killing. I'll be honest.
Could do that on April 1st.
That's not a joke. With that example, you could also say that someone will say, "I'll play ADC mid." Yeah, it's also valid.
People
Can
try
the
to play
range minions have gun?
People will play
Yeah.
anything anywhere if they really want to.
Yeah. Did you see my awesome Shinbi carry?
Yeah, I've done Twin Blast Jungle. It's fun.
Can
Well,
the
I'll
range
have you
minions
know
have
that I
guns?
graduated
on
first in my class from the Navy SEAL.
What did you say about me?
You're not even American.
Oh my god.
Navy SEAls are American.
You just
Yeah.
Captain Buzz Killington over here.
We don't discriminate.
I do.
Nobody wants you here.
Fired.
Can the range minions have guns on their shoulder transformers?
Can the range minions have guns on their shoulders?
Yeah, like transformers.
I don't see why not. Like, I would like to make the range minions in a similar fashion to the way I made the melee ones, where like they can have different configurations that spawn and stuff. I think that would be cool.
Do Prime's crystal colors are going to be random for each match or no?
No. I mean, I could.
Give us a sense.
But no.
Too much effort.
Yeah.
If this is a tower, just imagine how boof the Prime Beast will be.
Can we just
I like how
not
that's
have
an
it
adjective
same
now.
colours, which you just had it?
No,
Why?
because I don't want to.
But they look cool.
Shut up, man.
And it's like someone just took LSD and that's just what they're seeing.
I don't think you've ever taken
I'm
LSD.
just-
I haven't.
There you go then.
I haven't done anything, so you know.
I'm hoping the map won't be too bright and shiny. We hope so too. Up to Osville though. If
The map
Osville
is-
wants,
The map is currently pretty sick, to be honest.
if Osville wants plants made of chrome, that's up to him.
Yeah, like I have the map, but I can't show you it. But it does look pretty cool. I could. The only thing that I could really show you is Magnus falling over.
Will we be able to climb onto and outside of the map like Howitzer and Gideon? Add a little platforming aspect?
That will be down to
Oswald, I guess.
boundaries.
Yeah, that
Bring
that kind of
Barbash,
stuff will
except
be
he's an ADC.
that kind of stuff will be down to whether or not the alpha testers catch it or not.
Yeah, they choose to tell us or not.
Yeah, we're just gonna spend like 3 hours just going around the entire map as the Howitzer and Gideon trying to
Dude,
see where you can get.
I've legitimately played games where I've legitimately played games where like the alpha and beta testers have like deliberately left or left bugs undocumented, just because because they thought that it was fun.
Bring back Narbash, except he's an ADC.
Probably bring
Can
him
we get a puppy?
solo.
and an Eva?
Probably bring Narbash back as solo or something, making them Sion instead. Or Sean, however you want to pronounce it from League.
How will you choose your alpha testers? We don't know yet. Do we? Do we know? I don't know yet.
Completely at
haven't
random.
gotten to that
No, we will. I mean, there's no. I mean, we're not even at the point where we need to start thinking about it yet. However, I'm fairly confident in saying that it will be an application process for alpha testing. For beta testing, it will likely be a lot easier to get in. But for alpha testing, like, we're looking for people that actually have real experience in testing things and figuring out how to break stuff and how to effectively write bug reports and stuff. Like, we're not looking for people that just want to play the game when it comes to alpha testing. Because,
yeah, that's our jobs.
Yeah, that's unfortunately that's not what alpha is about.
Acker, in the earliest days of Paragon, there was a capability for double jumping with a jungler to support. Will you keep the experience share at 100% for solo killing and 50-50 divided by the number of the additional allies level experience they had? Because taking away from different viable options for landing and jungling is gross. Developers should never really shoehorn players into specific roles. Your thoughts?
This is something we are discussing in mechanics, and while at the moment there is no definitive answer, we're still looking into it and numbers. It is being looked into. And we do have a spreadsheet all dedicated to laning and jungling separately. And then kills also, so...
Dude, he asked me.
Yeah, he asked you.
He asked you, but I felt like I was probably
yeah, that's fair enough. So my answer is whatever this guy just said.
This guy, well...
Great answer, girl. We've
done my job.
Family topology takes so much time, but it's so important.
It is, and it's just... I wish I didn't have to. Honestly, guys, like, I wish I could just show you, like, the super cool next step, like, right away, but, you know, as with walking, like, you know, you've got to take it one step at a time. Otherwise, it's skipping.
Just walk. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. And you don't want to skip everything. Nope.
Never skip leg day. Leg day is important.
You don't want to be like super racked, but like have toothpicks for legs. It's not a good thing.
No.
Or you have like massive legs and a twig stomach and arms. Like.
Yeah, never skip leg day. Don't neglect your core.
I think being thick is just how people got people to want to do leg day. Like all the body was like, I'm tired of everybody skipping leg day. Let's make it a thing.
Yeah.
Probably.
Oh, you thick. Oh, I want that.
I love the way you said that. Oh, I want that. I want to be that.
Just use the simplify mesh but option in UE4 and blame Epic Games for any trouble later.
I mean, could do.
Let's avoid trouble now.
I mean, like, anything that will speed up the process, right?
It's relaxing, though.
What, playing Epic Games?
Don't get me wrong. Like, this is going fairly quickly. It's going okay. Don't sweat it. It's all good. All good.
Yeah, meanwhile, most special should probably still be on his leg or something. Alright, I'm probably going to go to bed now. I've got work in 6 hours, so...
Sucks to be you, bro.
Okay, night. See ya.
Cheers, Batman.
See you later,
guys.
Hey,
good night,
DNZ. Hey, Sana.
Yellow. I'm lurking around. Still around, though.
Yeah. You guys have any questions for Sana? Silence. You gotta wait for this stream to catch up. Importantly, will the good job button be there? Gotta love that spam.
You won't need a good job button. We're gonna have a super sassy, a passive aggressive announcer. So
Oh my gosh.
Don't worry. The game will tell players when they suck. You don't need to. That's our way. That's our way to avoid a toxic player base. Is to make sure that we beat them to it.
It just if you do. ZNZZ has joined the fray. Thanks for following. Just make it auto switch to the passive aggressive announcer after you do bad enough.
Yep.
Enough nap time. Gur, how do you do the late night so often?
This is a question for the ages there. No, I tend to work later. Like I have a family to deal with, and a job and everything. So I tend to like split my day up, and like I'll sleep like a few hours in the morning, usually between like 3 and 6, and then I'll sleep a few hours in the day, and then like I'll work through the evening.
Lungy has joined the fray. Thanks for following. Who's the Sana? I know our.
I'm the Sana.
The motivational queen. I'm sorry. Yes, if you guys have any question for Artist Woman, the motivational queen, she is here.
Otherwise known as the lurker Elithenia on there.
Do you guys have any questions for us viewers? I think we asked everything. Do we have any questions for them? That's a good question.
Man, that sounds like something I'd ask someone at the end of an interview, like when they're like, "Do you have any questions for us?" I'm like, "Where do you see yourself in 5 years?"
Oh, you're one of the annoying ones, aren't you?
Oh yeah, you got to ask these things. Got to shake the bucket a bit.
No.
Yeah.
I see it as a hiring manager. It's one of the hardest ones.
Well, get good.
There has to be a few Paragon favorites in this game, right? We're not using any Paragon anything in the game?
That's correct. We're not using Paragon anything in the game.
I mean, what we ask for, I don't know. What are you guys expecting out of the game, I guess? Yeah. Like, is there any, like, cool things that you guys want to see? Any stupid things you want to see? Any stupid cool things? Let us know. Can you guys tell us yeah. You guys tell us pretty much all the stuff in the Discord. So.
Yeah, again, for anyone that's like in the stream but not part of the Discord, you're missing out on a ton of fun.
Yeah. A necromancer Narbash. This question is for Ellie. Since you work with character development team, what are your thoughts on minion augmentation or structure builder characters? I know that the latter would involve more assets in the map, but since there's this magical crystalline structures and that sort fit in nicely with the map that's already been made, or would those sorts of themes be too tacky to implement?
I think that question is actually not for me, but rather for Almighty.
What? No.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Good lord. Wait, what was the question?
Since you work on the character development team, what are your thoughts on minion augmentation or structure builder characters? I know that that less that's in the map, but since there's this magical crystalline structures, wouldn't geomancers and the sorts fit in nicely with the map that's already being made, or those sorts implement?
Personally, I love the idea of masters who can affect minions and stuff like that. Like, I legitimately thought, like, whilst I was building the minions, it would be cool to have a master who's like the minion king kind of thing, like where his entire kit is based around like minion manipulation. But there's a lot of like balance issues that could go along with that, so we gotta be careful.
Will more streaming their side of things? That's up to them. Sana might, I don't know. She has fiber now?
I am at least for now streaming personal stuff, but I haven't streamed any of the VG stuff.
Sana's trying to keep her VG stuff under wraps, so.
Of course.
Well, I mean, like that's actually kind of important as well. Like, on the one hand, yeah, we want to be like really open with everyone about what we're making and all that kind of stuff. But on the other hand, if we flood you with content, like nothing is exciting anymore.
Nope.
Gotta tease you. Sorry.
Exactly. We need to have something to create the hype and tease things with. But I'm pretty sure that there'll soon be something that I can stream. Even from VG.
And it's fine, Mordan. Your question, you can write in a paragraph. Those long questions, if you like. It's perfectly good. We appreciate your thoroughness, your ferocity.
Ferocity? That word?
Ferocity. No, it's not. I just made it up.
It sounded as though it could be possible.
Girl, what color do you want the beast to be?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I was thinking maybe some kind of like albino lizard. I think that could be kind of cool. What are your thoughts on this?
That'd be cool to like have it randomly be albino in one of the maps. Like just have a low percentile chance. I personally I think the pale blue is interesting. It's just I don't know how well it'll read the map. Sana, what do you think the color should be?
I mean,
yeah, it's okay.
That's a good color. I like that color.
Yeah, me too. I think that's the new color I'm going for. Oh, actually, I haven't thought about the colors because, like, I guess as a modeler, I sit mostly with the gray, and I tend to see
red
things
wax,
in gray most of the time.
Okay. We'll put them
I
all.
haven't thought about
in
colors.
gray.
Oh yeah, just
the whole
gray
thing in
models.
black.
Yeah, entire game in gray models. That would be fab.
Let's just export the whole game in red wax and see which red wax will be fine. We should get Gray we should get Andy Gray, commentator from FIFA, and get him to say pentakill. I mean, that's still if we can. Actually, I'm not even sure if he can. If he may have a agreement with
Wait,
FIFA.
I thought Andy Gray was dead.
Is he? I don't know.
I don't know.
The minion king will be weak. What if he needs to fight in a place where there is no minions, or the other masters wave clear the minions? He will be left with no minions to control.
Well, I did say there'd be balance issues, didn't I?
I like play around with that. Just be like, oh, if he has no minions around, he personally is stronger. But when he has more minions near him, he gives his power to them to make them stronger. And you can do little things to like just balance that out. Just off the top of the head. Albino. Prime is called albino. Okay. They're calling the Prime albino now.
Fair enough.
The
I'm
color
just
for this
looking
guy.
for holes in the mesh at the moment. One here.
You gotta reticulate the splines, guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Color for this guy, I'd say make him marble white with violet crystals. That'd be pretty dope.
That would be pretty dope. Hired.
Dope. Dope extreme. Morrigan, our color dopeness coordinator.
that would be a pretty sick title.
With no minions, why would he need minions in the first place? He'll want to stray away from them to stay strong. I mean, a lot of times you can explain that lore-wise. Maybe his abilities, maybe if he's stronger than his minions, or if there's no minions around, his abilities swap. So his ults, or he may have modes. So his ult changes to if he's solo or minion mode. There's a lot of different ways you go about it. So like if his ult made him swap, if he's in a mode where he personally, his abilities could just be stronger personally there. But if he's in a mode where he's in lane,
I'm just going to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Minions. Maybe like focus on melees or the range. He went to the bathroom.
He's allowed to do that? On a stream? What?
What are you talking about?
You're allowed to take breaks on the stream? What's this?
Well, the thing is, like, he's still probably going to be streaming when he comes. Like, he probably takes. We assume that he takes the Cintiq into the bathroom with him as he models.
I hope not. How about a dark color scheme with like bluish violet crystals? He made some really cool crystals for his master's project.
I'm back.
Hey.
Welcome back.
Like, cause League does a thing with a minion controlling channel. Yorick in League is a minion controller, and his entire thing is based off of where he can like summon his own like personal little minions that are just stronger in general. I don't know if Dota has one. When I have to go top, I play Yorick, so that's the thing. I like him a lot. But like not a lot of champions or in games mess with the actual minion wave that spawns, because I guess that's just too much of a variable that can't be controlled. The only one that's kind of like that is Syndra in League, and she doesn't really control them. She like uses them as ammo for her spells and displaces them mostly. Gur, how many Square Enix games have you played?
Too many.
Too many. Nature's Prophet Undor. Essentially creates his own crews. It wouldn't be hard to manage actually. If this Geomancer Master has no minions around him, he's Maker, and if he has some around him, he busts them instead. Yeah.
Give me a second, I'm trying to get...
Can you give it a wiener?
Already did that, got in trouble.
You got a shrimp. Hey, don't tell people to die. We want everybody here. It's all accepted. Who is my favorite champion league? I was a Nautilus support main, and I also played, but I built her AP because I'm a bad support when I play Sona. When I played ADC, I was a Jinx main. And when I go top, I play Yorick. And if I have to go mid, I will play Talon or something. Jungle,
okay, Sorry, I'm such an asshole interrupting. But yeah, no, I showed this yesterday. So for the people that weren't in the stream yesterday and didn't get a chance to see this, we have the Magnus rig like in the engine, cloth physics running and everything. Yeah. So this is like a working proof of concept. We can go like, oh yeah, it's got like little fluttering at the wrists as well. Cloth fluttering over there.
Oh, this one's actually in engine. It's not a GIF, guys.
Yeah, actually in engine. It's not a GIF, and I will finish it off by going, "Oh look, she dead." So fun. Oh, dead. Still need to work on those collision bodies a bit, I think, but yeah.
Pokesona. I don't play Pokesona Moradin. I play Murder Sona.
I mean, Murder Sona is probably the best one.
Yeah, I think so.
Just music in your face.
Get all. I'm starting to dance along to death. OMG, her eyeballs are still in place after last time. Yes, they are.
Yeah. OMG.
Do you regret sinking into Dota? Oh, don't regret, because it made you a better player.
Maybe even a better person.
I'm not gonna go
But
that
probably
far.
not.
MOBAs don't do that to people. The people you meet in MOBAs can, though.
What even is people?
The lower strip on the back looks like they're still connected to the cloth simulation.
Huh?
What's up? What's up, Sparks?
What? I don't know.
Yeah, earlier we had a test with Magnus's physics where she fell and the eyeballs wouldn't fall with her body, so they're just kind of like floating when she fell out.
Yeah, but I mean, they still moved with the body, but they didn't stay in her head, so
Yeah.
It was kind of horrific. The stuff of nightmares.
What?
Oh, look, she did. Somebody clipped it.
Neat.
Thanks, Michan. Is the beast missing a claw? No, in where Gur has the ability to hide certain parts of the model so that he can focus on different sections that he can't really
Maybe
get to if it's still there.
maybe he means like the on his left hand, like one of his claws is broken away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like actually, like all of the claws have some kind of wear and tear. Like they're not all like uniform in length and stuff.
Mhm. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Alright, welcome, Sparks. Thanks for coming from YouTube. I'm glad you were able to make the stream.
Yeah, definitely. Much more fun when we can talk about you in the present tense.
Yeah. Oh, we're almost done? You're just getting the claws done?
Yeah, doing the claws and the teeth, and then we're ready for UVing. Woohoo!
Oh, man.
I'm absolutely going to do the UVing like off stream, to kind of like mask you guys from the boredom.
I thought you wanted to show the process, though.
Yeah, I've shown enough of the process. Nobody wants to see that. So I'll do the UVs off screen, so nobody has to deal with that. No, I don't like torturing people.
Except with Retapo.
God damn. Well, I had to stream something, and like I didn't have everything finished, so You all got lumped with Retopo.
Has any of you guys seen Almighty Johnson?
Almighty what?
I don't know what that is. Did you crystallize the things on his legs, or are those like horns? I think they're all crystals, yeah?
Going up his legs. They're gonna be more like the same kind of material as like his claws, I think, probably. I could make them crystals. It'd be really easy to make them crystals. You know, we'll see.
But UV is way more interesting than Retopo.
God no. God no.
Are you sure nobody?
At least 3 people agree with him.
Yeah, are you sure nobody wants to see that? I'm fairly sure we want to see it.
They want to see UV mapping here.
Fine, I guess I'll UV map in the next stream. I'll just play God of War tomorrow or something.
Yay! Thanks, stream. Thanks for holding up our progress.
I do this in college. I can say that Retopo is more interesting. You guys need to make up your minds. Put up a poll. What do you guys want to see, Retopo or UV modeling?
Y'all suck! Y'all straight up suck.
No spoilers, I'm playing it on hard mode. Playing on God of War mode, I'm sorry.
Yeah, dude. Me too. Just, it's so brutal. I mean, like, I finished all the story and now I'm doing, like, all the side quests and stuff, and some of them are bloody hard.
Almighty Johnson is a TV show based on the Norse mythology, and they're reincarnated based in the present day. Oh, okay.
That sounds interesting.
Anyone want to play Paragon after stream? You're terrible, Warren.
This is why nobody likes you, Warren.
Warren's back?
He's in the chat.
He's trolling us in chat, yeah.
I was like, I can't hear him. What's happening?
Sparks has joined the fray. Thanks for following. Did you steal kills or secure kills? You always secure kills. There's no KS. That's what KS stands for.
Kill secured.
Kill secured. I'm in. I love that. It's like a slower ripoff from Dark Souls.
Not really. Like the playstyles are completely different. It's just hard, and I think the idea of saying like, "Oh, this game's a rip-off of Dark Souls because it's hard," is just fucking dumb.
Is it still
like Dark
slash?
Sorry.
Is it still a hack and slash?
God of War, yeah. Which Dark Souls absolutely is not.
Yeah.
But yeah, like this idea that like if a game is difficult, then it must be ripping off Dark Souls is really, really dumb to me. Like, it just I mean, it's almost an indicator of how young you are if you think that. Bitch, let me tell you about these hella old games that would tear you up.
Games nowadays just hold your hand. Try to teach you lessons like friendship and compassion. Blah.
Yeah. Ugh. You should go try out like the original like Ghouls and Ghosts and stuff.
We had man's games like Pokemon Snap and Sonic Adventure.
I was... Oh, god damn it. I'm too old for Pokemon Snap.
Pokemon Snap is such a good game. I want a new Pokemon Snap, and they're just refusing to give it to me. And I'm like, the Switch is the perfect platform for Pokemon Snap.
And Nintendo are like, the Switch is the perfect platform for everything else.
Wii U is the perfect platform for Pokemon Snap too. Like, I think the Wii U is maybe even slightly better for Pokemon Snap than the Switch.
I am kind of excited to see what they do with like an open world Pokemon game.
Mm-hmm.
That could be neat.
Apparently, they're potentially releasing another Virtual Boy Plus, so you can like attach the Switch to your face like a virtual reality thing.
Oh my god. But why though?
That's all we need is people to be trying to drive with that thing on their face.
Yeah.
Snake from yeah, that's a good game. Snake.
An even better game is, let's see if we can break this Nokia 3210.
Paragon 2 difficult to understand. Let's be real, it's not rocket science. Every MMORPG out there is difficult without tutorials. Yeah. Yeah. because MMOs tend to have different mechanics. They try to do their own thing.
Yeah.
Remember the Gargoyles Quest advert where it said "So real you'll forget it's only a game," showing a black and white Game Boy screen? There was severe potential for. Can we not get universal ults? Kalari literally ruined the game with that. Shit, it'll be 2v1 and then Kalari will still come along and steal that shit. No team play, toxic. Hashtag no team play. Hashtag
Mori hadn't.
I've got to be honest, of all the universal ults, Kalari's was the least concerning.
Secretly, Pokemon is just trying to make augmented reality so people can shout Pikachu, I choose you before they run headfirst into 5 lanes of traffic. They already had Hey You Pikachu on the Nintendo 64. Pikachu was very temperamental in that game.
I've messed up some.
Oh no.
Okay. Just too many edges. Friggin' big guy. Way.
Yeah. What's wrong, Gert?
What? Basically, like the way the Retopo stuff works in Max is by projection, but it was projecting a million miles into the background because the projection hit like a piece of the model that I couldn't even see. Thank you. Thanks, Autodesk.
Appreciate it.
Autodesk being Autodesk.
Just the worst.
Alright. See you next time, Will. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming along. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you got all your questions answered and generally had a good time.
Mm-hmm. That's all we want. You guys should generally have a good time.
Generally.
See you, Warren.
Fuck off, Warren.
Except Warren can't have a good time. What color would you guys like to see Prime being in the chat?
Vibrant fuchsia.
Fuchsia? Fuchsia?
Yeah. I'm not a colour namer.
You're just an artist. I mean,
I'm just an artist trying to do art. What's your problem? God.
I'm an artist. I know the hex color chameleon colors.
Why you gotta do me like that, man?
Hashtag red wax. Just pink. Make everything pink.
Pretty sure I could make a material in Unreal that worked by MatCap. So I could just do like the red wax MatCap.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't, but I think I could.
How much trouble is this one singular claw giving you? It probably would have been faster to start from scratch.
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. God, please.
Make it black. Purple primes in neutral camp. Red and blue equal. Purple equals neutral. Gray and blue. Yeah. Yeah. These are all good colors, guys. If you platinum, yeah. Can we have a variation of colors depending on the daytime? I hope you go for possibly a different turn of color. Maybe like in the Hunger Games with this huge wheel changing the attributes of the match each round during the match event. It'd be a super cool mechanic. Maybe after 10 minutes the map turns into autumn, Prime is more orange, and all of a sudden it gives a different buff. If that's not I definitely appreciate day and night randomness for each map.
I actually like the idea of seasons.
Mm.
That'd be super cool.
Seasons would be easier to do, definitely. We're probably not gonna randomize things per match. But we do have some interesting ideas on how we can play with lighting and other effects during matches. So yeah, look forward to that.
Yes. Yeah. Now sing with me. I see a red buff and I want to paint it black. No Paraguay anymore. I want it to come back. That's a good song. You should get that licensed. How will the colorblindness setting work? Will everything get overlaid or will it just be the UI?
No idea. I've brought up colorblindness to the team before, and I don't know what stage it's at or anything at the moment. But it is important to me that we have some kind of colorblindness settings.
Same.
Yeah.
And basically any type of visual stress, to be honest. For me, at least.
For me, visual stress is pictures of cookies, because they're cookies that I cannot eat, and that gives me stress.
Yeah.
Snickerdoodles.
What's this? I've never seen a snickerdoodle.
Have you never seen a snickerdoodle?
Never seen a snickerdoodle.
It's literally the most purest of cookies. The most pure of cookies.
Dunno.
Oh my god, I gotta give you a snickerdoodle one day.
Did that upset
how
you?
about-
Did that trigger you a little?
Yes, I'm so upset right now. I'm so triggered. I need to write a Tumblr about this. Don't support visionary games. Gur hasn't had a snickerdoodle.
Yeah.
How about a golden prime? Fun.
No, come on, man. Like, this isn't Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I actually said, Gur, have you seen Dragon Ball?
Yeah, I have.
Dragon Ball. But he hasn't had a snickerdoodle. See how he does this?
Yep.
If I remember correctly, even Paragon was announcing works regarding daytime. Apparently, prime examples might be the Halloween event or the Winterfest. They even mentioned weather change, example, rain, sun, fog.
Well, when we know more, we will tell you more.
Now you know how we feel when you said that you've never watched Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. I feel like Snickerdoodles and Guardians of the Galaxy are different. You can take a second to appreciate a Snickerdoodle. It takes hours to appreciate Guardians of the Galaxy.
I disagree strongly. It takes moments to appreciate the opening scene from Guardians of the Galaxy. It is fantastic.
Girl, what's the best game you've played?
Oh man, feel like that's a bit of a
tough
loaded.
question.
Feel like that's a bit of a loaded question.
Right?
Best game I've played. I mean,
Can it be best game played in different genres?
like my favorite game of all time is Final Fantasy VII.
Mm. Are you gonna get the remake?
Yeah, definitely. One of the best games I've ever played was a Laura Bone murder mystery game. It was like a text-based Sierra game, along the same lines as like King's Quest and stuff, but it was a murder mystery, and it was super cool. And I played it when I was way too young, and it scared the shit out of me.
My favorite game is
Sierra had no chill, man.
Sierra was like, look, it's my life, whatever I want to do. My favorite game is Jet Set Radio. Portal and Jet Set Radio.
Yeah, Jet Set Radio is a good game. It's worth having on the list.
I love Jet Set Radio. If I start streaming, I'm probably gonna play Jet Set Radio first. If to win, I start streaming. Sana, favorite game?
My favorite game?
Mm.
I'm actually not sure. It kind of depends on the mood I'm in.
Mm.
I think the game I've actually played most hours in would probably be Settlers. And I keep going back to that. Like,
Which one?
Settlers 3 is probably my favorite. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. Settlers 2 I have more fond memories of. However, Settlers 3 kind of recreated, or they revamped it, which was nice.
Settlers 3 was my first one.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Probably.
Best game I've ever played. Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah, you mentioned that quite a few times.
John just donated 10 bits and says, let's Monster Mohawk.
What?
He donated 10 bits to see a Mohawk on Prime monster.
Oh, okay. Give me a couple of minutes.
Okay, when Frieza dies in Dragon Ball and comes back to fight Trunks, he looks mechanical. Can we get a mechanical looking Prime anytime?
It's not really a priority right now, but sounds cool. So we'll see.
Foolish masters! This isn't even my primal form! Roar!
Yes.
I don't know, but actually maybe Prime skins.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, we discussed in another stream about having, like, a Christmas hat on Prime over Christmas period and stuff. So.
Yeah. Well, that's something different. What I meant... really skins you can buy.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that's doable. What do I want to do?
The thing is, I don't know if people want that, but I don't know. Just an idea.
Kurt, can you make a master that is a werewolf? Human form will be ranged and wolf form will be melee, and the ability to change based on the form. And the ability to change based on the form.
I mean, like, I can make anything, really. It's just whether we actually need that.
Yeah, I mean, if you have an idea for it and the kit, throw it in the Discord champion development, master development channel. Can we give Prime a name? Can we not call it Prime? You guys can call it whatever you want.
Yeah, we're calling it Prime just because it's something that's familiar. But he does have an internal name that I guess is going to be announced at some point.
Yeah, we call him Kaiju here sometimes.
Yeah.
Brigham is awesome. Yeah, if you want to call him Patago, call him Patago.
There you go.
I think he should be Flower Grump.
Best Star Wars character ever in HK-47.
HK-47 is fantastic.
Prime is called Jessica.
No, I'm not down with this Jessica shit. Fuck right off.
Tecteragon for the name.
Yeah, I would not be able to pronounce that quickly when in chat and be like, yeah, you just go there, kill it.
Guys, kill
Do the
Tecteragon.
thing.
Oh, the Mohawk.
Yeah, Mohawk Prime.
I'm gonna call Prime Goku, obviously. That's quality Mohawk.
You can call him whatever you want. Like, I don't have beef.
We're vegetarians here. We don't have beef.
I'm not a vegetarian at all. I love meat.
Yeah, I'm not a vegetarian either. See. 10 more bits. John says, thanks for the Mohawk. You're the best.
You're welcome, man. Thanks for the bits.
Thanks for the bits. Yeah. The head is almost like an Imperial Prime. Doptimus Prime. Is that a better name?
Optimus Prime? Yeah, I'm down.
Where's my wiener? We got in trouble last time we did that.
Yeah. The community team did not appreciate Wiener Prime. Prime Wiener.
Everybody enjoyed Emo Hair Prime though.
Yeah. Oh, there was this one guy on Discord who was like, "That better not be staying."
Yeah.
That was quite funny.
He's secretly wrong.
I think he probably liked it more than most people. He was just jealous.
Right.
Jealous they had never have a glorious emo haircut like that.
His scene face wasn't long enough for him.
Exactly. Like if you're gonna be seen or emo, like you gotta follow it through. Gotta live that life.
Oh man, guys, we're super close to finishing.
Finish him! Oh, starting to get tired, but I will power through. Because you guys believe in me. I believe in you.
Yeah. So, give your energy to Gur Spirit Bomb style. No.
Coffee.
Caffeine.
Caffeine.
I so need to start doing frappes again.
Caffeine.
How many toes we got left, Gur?
I'm trying to hurry the process along. Just bear with me.
I'm just wondering how many toes. I like no number of toes.
Well,
All the pressure.
Yeah, I've just started the toes, so.
Oh, I didn't know. Sorry. Hold on. Screens.
Oh yeah, delays. Screen delays. God damn.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't mean to snap. It's just so much pressure.
You're fine. You're fine. You're doing great.
We're fine. Everything's fine down here. How are you?
Everything's fine. Everything's good. We're okay. Okay?
Rawr.
Right. That prime voice pat. Gur, have you played The Last Remnant?
I actually did play a bit of The Last Remnant, but I haven't played it to completion.
Yeah, I played a little bit of it as well. I always got past the tutorial missions and then I just kind of stopped.
Do you know what? There's a game that's available. It's available on Steam now as like a remastered version. I don't know how well remastered it is or anything. This is not like a review of the game. Well, it's kind of a review of the game, but not that particular version. Called. See if it's still going to show up on the thing. Probably not. But it was like one of my earlier like JRPG type games. I just literally just searched for JRPG because I can't remember the name of the game because I'm too busy working to remember this stuff. But it was why is my brain not working?
Can you describe it?
Lack of coffee.
Yeah, that's the game. Lack of coffee. Lack of coffee simulator.
Bus Simulator. Make an Easter egg that will be the sound of screaming on the background. It will ruin the entire match.
Oh, I can't remember what it's called. Never mind all of that. I'll just say though that like, I remember really enjoying this game when it first came out. Like I was like, oh, this game's really cool. It's like it's what the Final Fantasy games at the time should have been. You know, like it does some really like unique things, and they're handled really well, and it's cool. I really like it. And then like I took a look at the remastered version. I was like, I don't understand why I like this game so much. Grandia 2. There you go. I think that's it.
Oh, I played that when I was little. It was so long ago.
Yes,
PlayStation 1.
Yes, that is exactly the game. Grandia 2. So, like, I remember playing Grandia. I remember the feelings that I had when I played Grandia 2 and thinking, like, oh, this is such a good game. And, like, now I've seen, like, the remastered version on Steam, and I'm like, doesn't look as good as I remember it.
Will I be able to teleport under the center of the map like with Kalari? It was a very important feature in Paragon.
Will you be able to what?
Will you be able to teleport under the center of the map like with Kalari? It was a very important feature in Paragon.
And it's not on our intended feature list, but I mean, never say die, right?
Never say never. Her shadow slip would always do it. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. We have features and bugs, and sometimes features become bugs. Sometimes bugs become features.
More like the latter one. It's not a bug, it's a feature.
It's a feature. We can't figure out what went wrong, so it's a feature now.
It's not a bug, it's a fuchsia.
It's a fuchsia. It's a futon.
An easy chair. I really hope that we do have like a master who understands that he is in a video game. I think that would be hilarious.
Are we going to have prime dunks? I mean, that's something the mechanics team has talked about. Don't know exactly what they're going to do with it, but it will definitely be announced if we do or do not. How do you spell that Grandia game?
Grandia, Grandia.
I master like Deadpool. I just want like a really tired Deadpool. Like he's over it. He's just like, can you just like pick a different master? Like, fourth wall breaking. Fourth wall breaking is always fun.
Wait, not even the right line.
Uptime.
Huh?
Somebody exclamation point uptime. Does anyone else remember when you lost 2 inhibs and the person that gets it wants the damage buff and not the inhibs, then he feeds them the orb?
Those were the days. Good old days.
Well, that Grandia looks so old, I just looked it up. Probably still play it though. Yeah. Old games still deserve love. Why not make when picking a character in each master... Why not make when picking a character in each of the masters know they will be picked?
That question confuses me. I don't like being confused.
I'm just confuzzled.
When I'm confused, I get angry.
Yeah, we don't want to make him angry.
Gur, have you ever played Lost Odyssey?
I want to say yes. Is that? Maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm thinking of other things. It's quite late.
No need to be sorry, Bataga. Just, if you could elaborate on what you're trying to say a little bit more.
Oh yeah, dude, I was joking. Don't. I wasn't angry. Or was I?
All these games are like classic Square Enix games. Girl likes Square.
Yep.
Still in the process of learning sentences. It's fine. You keep... Yeah, that's how you get better. By doing the thing.
Yeah,
Just do the thing.
sorry. I like I said, I didn't mean to sound mean. I'm sorry. Like I had guessed that English wasn't your first language. So yeah, please try again.
Bye, Surugimura.
Bye bye. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for coming. If y'all are tired, get sleep. We can't. We gotta finish.
I have to finish Retop, man. Like, I can't leave it like this. Nobody wants that.
So we're gonna stay with Greg.
We're on the final stretch, so it's okay. So I watched the new movie, like live action remake of Ghost in the Shell, and that was just bad. It was a bad film, and it's almost like they completely missed the plot when they were making it. You're there? Is everyone gone? Did the hangout die? Oh, the hangout did die. Okay. Oh,
Canvas is
here we go.
like Photoshop canvases.
Hangout's back, or either that, or I'm back. I'm back in the hangout. There you go.
Oh damn, you were gone?
Yeah. Apparently, I dropped out of the hangout. I was like, wait, where did everyone go?
I know you left.
And then I came to check. Yeah, he left us. He left us.
we were just talking about this conversation. Nobody heard.
Thought you were just retopping mode.
No, and I and I even started talking about a film. I was like, hey, I watched this film recently, and it sucked. And I was going to ask your opinion on it, but you know, like,
and you're just like, okay,
Oh.
guys, well, damn.
yeah, it's like, oh,
Guess
okay,
we'll never
guys,
know
yeah.
now.
No, so I watched the live action Ghost in the Shell movie.
Yeah.
And, it was bad. It was really bad.
Is this the one with Scarlet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
probably for the best.
To know if there'll be a position. You also know if there'll be a position call out in the draft screen, or if it will be like League where it's pre-picked roles.
We would need someone from mechanics to talk about that, I think.
Mechanics. Yeah.
And that's like the thing is, a lot of these things like we really want to answer, but we want to make sure that we get the answer right.
Yeah.
We don't want to misinform anyone. So like we're not answering like because we don't want to. We're not answering because you know the mechanics guys are scary.
Yeah. We're the show-offy people. Mechanics are like the behind-the-scenes people that actually make the things work.
Yeah.
They can't show off.
Yeah, believe it
anything,
or
so they just,
not,
like-
believe it or not, what we're doing isn't actually important.
Yeah. It's 7 a.m. at my place. Now make sure that if you have plans tomorrow, you get a good night's rest so you can effectively do what you need to do.
Yep. Watch responsibly.
Responsibility. You have a robot voice? Do we have a robot voice right now?
Do I what?
Somebody said robot voice.
You don't have a robot voice to me, you know? Maybe we all have robot voices to them. Maybe we are
Hope not.
robots.
And on making any of the HUD information degenic, like having different walking animations depending on health level or similar.
What?
Do we plan on like making so like if the character is like low health, are we gonna like make them like limp or something? I guess.
I mean that would be cool, but it's not an initial priority. We did discuss the idea of having like combat and non-combat animations, and the reason for that was that like while most people on the team disliked travel mode, we did like the travel mode animations, and we thought it would be cool if we could have like let's say Mangus, for example, like when she's not in combat she could be like floating around or whatever, and then like she lands and she starts running around when she starts fighting. But movement speed would remain the same because no travel mode.
Forsaker's in the Discord. I hated versing him. He was a great mid laner. Oh, that's cool. Hopefully he can come to one of the future streams.
No wonder my sound has been off. I
I
have OBS running in the background.
missing
Have you been streaming us as well?
No,
Streamception.
it's just been running in the background.
Double streaming.
Streamception.
Totes. Actually, I think I'm hosting, but I'm not sure.
It says you are, yeah.
Yeah.
Gideon and Muriel and Juju. What's the game's name? We don't have one yet. What is this program? This is Maya?
No, this is 3S Max.
This is Max? Okay.
He doesn't do Maya.
Maya's bastard cousin.
I do Maya. I don't do Max.
They're both the worst.
They're both Autodesk.
Swear to God, I could be sponsored by Autodesk and I'd still fucking hate it.
That mohawk looks so out of place. I mean...
Yeah, but some guy paid me 10 bits to
Got
make it,
bits.
so, you know.
We're keeping it.
If you want me to get rid of it, you gotta pay 20 bits.
He gave us 10 bits after.
Oh, you gotta pay
Yeah.
30 bits then. There you go. 30 bits to get rid of the mohawk. Otherwise it stays.
What's these bits?
So Twitch has like a little I guess like mini
Like mini donation.
called
kind of thing.
bits.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It is worth like a cent.
Yeah.
For people to...
It's 1 cent.
Nice. I'm so out of tech with this. I'm so out with the cool guys, cool kids.
I'm so out of touch.
Oh, that's the word. Yay. I don't do speech today. That's cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watched the Paragon cinematic trailer last night and legitimately cried. How do I get over this loss? Super excited to see what you guys make, though. Hopefully it gets me just as emotional in a good way. You want to get over it? Watch our content on YouTube and get excited.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a plug. Warren likes Wukong.
Warren does like Wukong. Warren likes Wukong way too fucking much. Like, my dislike of Wukong purely comes from the fact that, like, everyone has a Wukong. Like, every game has some kind of variant of him.
Yeah.
And that just makes him boring to me. Like, almost a hipster attitude. I feel ashamed of myself.
You should be a hopster.
Should be a hopster. Yeah.
Well, you can't be. You can't be a hopster. I'm a hopster. I'm the only hopster.
I said a hip. Hop. Hip.
You know what animals are cute? Chinchillas are cute.
Chinchillas are cute. I agree.
Are chinchillas the one that if you get them wet, they like die?
No, that's gremlins.
I know there's like an animal who's like fur, and they have to like wash themselves with dust because if you get them wet, then the fur becomes like toxic to them.
That sounds horrible. Truly horrifying.
Yeah. Let me see if I can't find it. I gotta figure it out now because I'm so curious. Yeah, it's chill. So chinchillas have to wash themselves with dust or else they'll die.
That sucks. That really sucks.
Yeah.
Poor little bastard.
It's not their fault.
Exactly. Poor little bastards.
Oh, I thought you just said the little bastards. I was like, it's not their fault. Yeah. Okay, wait. Why do chinchillas bathe in dust? Chinchillas have a highly dense coat, approximately 80 hairs per follicle instead of just one. That's why giving your chinchilla a dust bath is necessary to keep his coat clean and luxurious. One chinchilla, like a cat or a dog, since a chinchilla's coat is so dense, it is never a good idea to get their coat wet. If you try to wash a chinchilla, it will be incredibly difficult to dry the coat completely. A wet coat leads to bacterial or fungal infection, not to mention it can make your chinchilla lose body temperature quickly.
Chinchilla sounds like way too much work.
You have to get like special chinchilla dust to for it to take a bath in, or it's like it rolls around in the dust. It's like made out of volcanic ash. Volcanic, but yeah.
You're not just getting any dust. You're getting special dust.
Special chinchilla dust.
Fuck that dead human skin shit. You're getting the real deal.
Monster chinchilla. You gotta get it wet to beat it. It's not okay. I'm hyped for too many different upcoming games. I don't know where to take all this hype energy from.
You can be hyped.
I mean, just
for
evenly
everything you
disperse
want,
it. Super excited to see what you guys come up with for jungler characters that hype. Oh, thank you, Zadcost.
We're hyped
77. We're hyped too. What are your guys' favorite roles? I was a support main. I used to be ADC before I was a support, but nobody wanted to support, so I started supporting.
That's me in LoL.
Yeah, that was me and LoL.
Although I'm a mid laner first and foremost for everything, but then I actually managed to not support in Paragon.
Yeah, because the people like to support in Paragon, which I thought was hilarious and awkward. And opposite. I switched to just a straight support main. I main Nautilus support and Sona support.
Okay. So, the low poly is done.
Oh man.
Now
Girl,
I
what do you mean?
and now I can move on from this to UVs, and then from UVs to texturing. So the next stream will be texturing because I'm going to do the UVs off stream. So yeah.
Right. What's your favorite role before we go?
What's my favorite role?
Mm-hmm.
Like jam roly poly, I think.
Like in lane.
Oh, Oh, well, I mained Gideon for like the entire length of the game.
So he's a mid laner.
Yep. Got to smash them ults, bro. Right.
Alright guys, thanks for coming. Because of you all, our team has risen to victory.
Do you know what? Like, I could do the UVs on stream, but like, no.
No.
I'm just gonna do them tomorrow, and then on Monday stream, I'll be texturing, and it's gonna be sweet, super sweet. So yeah, thank you to everyone for coming along. Thank you to the 2 new subscribers. Thank you to all you guys from the team that have come into chat. It's been awesome, and yeah, like we're streaming same time Monday evening. So hope to see you all there.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye. See you later.
Bye bye.